this one from Roseburn. Let's see. Is there a closer picture? Oh, there's a video. This necklace she's wearing is super interesting to me. So it's a collar style stiff necklace with this beautiful sculptural whip-shaped accent coming off of it, and I think that might be maybe a champagne diamond or a chocolate diamond. So light brown. I wonder what that is, but this was interesting to me because I've been thinking about this year's jewelry trends and how they are different from last year and the years before. And this necklace really stood out to me, especially if you compare it to the Oscars 2 years ago, which we did look at on the channel. I'll edit in a look from that. Maybe Charlize Theron. It was such an incredibly maximalist year for jewelry in 2024, and I thought it really showed at the Oscars. People were really piling it on in a way that I thought was fun and atypical for the Oscars. So there's been more maximalism for at least 5 or 6 years, since at least 2020 I would say, and I've been wondering, is it showing signs of slowing down a little? Are we getting a bit away from the extreme maximalism, heavy layering, heavy everything? And after seeing this look and some of the others I've seen so far, I'm leaning towards, yes, we are shifting away from the ultra maximalist pieces. This is quite a unique, standout piece in and of itself, but in a different way. To me, this looks very Art Nouveau because the whip shape, it looks so good with these curved shapes, with the leaves and these bouquets of flowers on her dress. Let's see. She's getting flashed by paparazzi. We're not paparazzi when you're on the red carpet. Photography flash. But I don't want to flash you. It's taffin jewelry, including a sculptural necklace with an inverted 16.54 Ashoka cut diamond, cognac diamond pendant. So yeah, it's a brown diamond cognac for brown diamonds. It's really common for people to use various words to describe the specific kind of brown. I don't know what a Ashoka cut is. Let's look it up. I mentioned it before in the channel. But I'm a writer and I specialize in writing about jewelry. I know a lot of stuff, but not everything. Let's look this up. Ashoka So it's a 25-year-old cut. Architectural cut. In 1999, they got a patent for the cut. So yeah, I guess it is patented then. Makes sense that I haven't heard of it, because nobody I've written for has this cut. Why does this look so different to me than normal? It's the edges. Maybe it's like their modified version. Also, it's saying these are the same carat weight and a similar shape, but this one looks much bigger. So the cut must be optimized to have more of its surface area on the table on the top. So then it will be larger in size there. That doesn't always mean that it looks bigger, because sometimes when it's maximized like that, it can be less sparkly, and our eyes kind of perceive light as being larger, like perceives sparkly things as being bigger. But this still looks pretty bright. It looks substantially bigger in terms of the milliliters, and emerald cuts and other elongated cuts are kind of already optimized. They have larger tables in terms of surface area compared to less elongated shapes. If we looked at this from the side, this would probably be skinnier. Or certainly, because it's at the same carat weight. Interesting. I immediately got distracted from the Oscars, but so it has that crisscross Ashoka cut. But I think it is in a pear shape there, upside down. This also caught my eye because, oh gosh, well, this website has age-restricted ads on it. Let's relocate. But so this necklace has a ton of things going on that I talked about in the 2025 jewelry trends video. To me, the shape looks very Art Nouveau with the whip shape. And then it is this stiff kind of collar necklace, which I think we're going to see a bunch as we look through the other outfits. Colored gemstone, too, and a fancy cut stone. This one with the proprietary cut. But the color here, I think the other thing's an enamel. The brown is very 2026. Brown is trending so heavily. And the champagne and brown diamonds, they've been trending too, especially for engagement rings. I've heard some jewelers say that basically a lot of people, they think that the shift towards people wanting these kind of lightly colored stones is kind of in reaction to the extreme rise in popularity of lab-grown stones and lab-grown diamonds in particular. So a lot more people are wearing these larger, very bright, colorless stones. looks like it has a cord strap too, which is really interesting for the Oscars, but it could be leather in an interesting shape. It looks like it has a safety latch thing. You don't see safety latches that much on contemporary jewelry, but on vintage bracelets, they're very, very common. And if you don't know, it's a bit of chain that's on the closure of your bracelet, and I think it's called a safety latch because it's supposed to help you not have it fall off. That does look like a safety latch. Some kind of fun large ring here. Looks like some linear drop earrings. Something sparkly, probably diamonds. Compared to a couple of years ago, this is much more subdued for the jewelry. And now we have Jessie Buckley, also in Chanel. Ooh, this looks interesting. Is this a collar necklace or a chain, or it has like some kind of drop? Let's see if we can find a picture of it. I have a few jewelry articles pulled up. Let's see if Jessie's in this one. So she's in custom Chanel with Chanel high-end fine jewelry. I like the asymmetrical drop. Kind of looks like a tennis necklace, but well, on this side it looks like a tennis necklace. And there it looks like maybe a few rows of smaller diamonds. That looks maybe pear cut. Pretty pave diamond rose earrings, or is that some other kind of flower? Again, more subdued. This, like the necklace that Rose Byrne was wearing, asymmetrical. I mean, it could have just shifted in this picture. I wonder if it's meant to be asymmetrical. Well, I guess at least it is in the design of the chain. It really looks like this one is wider than this side. I'm a little surprised with the age-restricted ads on here, but I don't think I can show that on YouTube, so I'll have to be careful. Here we have Timothy Chalamet in Givenchy by Sarah Burton. Interesting, all these rings, that's fun. I was just thinking the other day about how, compared to other points in history, we're in such a low jewelry time for men. So it's fun that he went for more, and we got white and black and white metals. What's this? A little cross pin here. I wonder if that represents something that I am not aware of. The sunglasses are interesting. It kind of makes me feel like more of like a VMA's choice, but maybe his eyes were sensitive. Those flashing lights in that video of Rose Byrne, they did seem really bright. Now we have this beautiful look on Elle Fanning, also in Givenchy by Sarah Burton. This is so pretty. The lines of it are so nice. And there's a lot of pretty sparkle, but I feel like it's just the perfect amount. And I do love this necklace she's wearing, which is why we started on it. It's nice and wide and statement making, but because nothing else is styled near it, it doesn't really feel like it's a lot, you know, it doesn't feel like it's too much. It also has these cutouts in the leaves, and I think it makes it look lighter. And then it matches really nicely with the leaves on her dress. It's just going the other way, going up. These are growing down. Oh, that looks pretty. I feel like really often she's wearing these pale colors that are kind of close to her skin tone, and it looks so good on her. Now we have Tiana Taylor in Chanel. I've noticed that a lot of fashion people are very excited about the new designer at Chanel. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I think his first show was the spring summer 2026 show, and then he just did another that I kind of want to look at with you on the channel because it seemed to be Monet inspired, and I like Monet, so I thought maybe we could look at it more closely. So Tiana Taylor is in this really fun, kind of graphic looking black and white gown with these feathers or something else. But the placement is really striking and pretty, with these white lines in the dark fabric. All these lines of sparkle, and the necklace looks really good with it because it also has these nice lines and they're curved, so it has a sense of movement. Looks really good with her dress. Now we have Chase Infinity in Louis Vuitton and De Beers London jewelry. Oh, nice how we get a jewelry credit in this. Wow, this is so pretty. This color is so nice on her. She was wearing something really interesting the other day, like a really interesting headpiece. Maybe I can pop a picture in, but I hadn't heard of her before, and I was like, oh, who is that in this headpiece situation? I thought it was really cool and interesting. So we got a collar style necklace here. We've got to find a more HQ. Look at this. What is that? That is cool. That is so interesting. There's a lime green, pale lime green stone. Could be the light. Maybe it's yellow. Let's see if we can find a close up. That looks like a halo set, cushion cut diamond bracelet. There's some color in it, but I think that might be the sparkle. Let's see if she's over at Town and Country. She's in here somewhere. Oh. Oh, there's Rose Burns. Taffin by James de Givenchy. Oh, they have a better shot at this necklace. A little more in focus. I really like that. I like the way it's irregular. It gives it a lot of life and this feeling of movement. Wow, that is so cool. I wonder, is that a yellow diamond? Or maybe it's peridot. I love that. Oh, those look like yellow diamonds. Oh, is this front and back? It looks like it is. It is. Which is another thing that I talked about in the 2025 jewelry trends video, and there has been just a ton more of this like back accent. I called it party in the back. Back accent thing. Wow, she looks so good in this extreme HD close-up. Maybe we can switch this way. That is so interesting. So there are three rows here. This also kind of looks like it's yellow diamonds, but it could be colorless diamonds in yellow settings, maybe. No details on what it is. I would bet it's a yellow diamond. It just looks particularly green, maybe. Should we scroll down the jewelry a bit on this Town and Country? No, let's go back. We'll come back here. Yeah, I really like the choice to do that yellow with this lavender. I think that's really fun. Even though this necklace is obviously a statement making piece, I still think we are less maximalist than a couple of years ago. We got Paul Mescal in Celine. I don't think I see any jewelry on him. Oh no, he does have a simple hoop earring. I think it's silver color. It can be kind of hard to tell with the reflections on the red carpet, because sometimes it makes things look like a different color. Jacob Elordi in Bottega Veneta. Oh, some studs on him. Looks like some solitaire diamond studs. Emma Stone in Louis Vuitton. previous years. Maybe it's not indexed yet. Now we have Gracie Abrams and Chanel. Interesting, sparkly. That's like a really dark purple. I thought it was black at first, but I think it's purple. Some kind of delicate drop earring here. It makes sense to go more minimalist when you are sparkled out. That's very pretty. I love how dark it looks, but then you can see in the reflections that it's this really rich purple. Gwyneth Paltrow. It looks like she's got some colored accents on this necklace. Leaves, another nature inspired. I think those are probably yellow diamonds. They just look a little green. I wonder if it's the lighting at the red carpet. And she's in Giorgio Armani Privé and Roger Vivier. Now we have Kate Hudson in Giorgio Armani. Oh, that's cool. Was that like a little light green sapphire maybe? That's very pretty. I like the match. Let's see. I think I saw her in the header image on Town and Country. Ooh. Yeah, that is really pretty. It's a sea foamy color. Next to these super bright looking colorless diamonds. I wonder if it has any details in the intro on what that is. It kind of looks like a paler Montana sapphire. That there are these green sapphires from over there that are found a lot there. Could it be a green diamond? Maybe. Oh, they say here that Rose Byrne's diamond in her necklace is a yellow diamond, not a light brown. It looks very brown in the pictures. Mikey Madsen, Christian Dior, and Tiffany & Co. jewelry. Very pretty, very classic looking. Pear cut. This color looks great on her. We've got a little bumblebee pin brooch on Leonardo DiCaprio and a watch. Is that a mother of pearl dial? It could just be silver. Hard to tell with the reflections. It says he's in Dior. I wonder if the bumblebee is also Dior. Occasion in Valentino. I've seen her a lot lately, but I don't think I've heard her name said before. Let's look up how to say it. Odessa something.
Hi, my name's Odessa Zion, and today I'm letting Elle ask me anything.
Odessa Zion. So, Odessa Zion in Valentino. I really like this necklace. The way it kind of looks draped like a scarf. She was. Oh. But the camera's getting stressed out, overexposed if I zoom in on her. But I really like the way it's kind of wrapped around, kind of like a scarf with a trailing end. And I want to say she wore something like this kind of recently, and I screenshotted it. But yeah, and then there's also, it looks like maybe a fabric bow. I like that. It's an interesting choice. Now we have Michael B. Jordan in Louis Vuitton. Ooh, this nice big chain. It is like a pocket watch chain situation. Ooh, that's a cool watch. Huh. Kinda looks like diamond dial, rose gold, black crocodile strap or something, but it might not be rose gold. A lot of the time I think the red of the carpet reflects off the metals, and I think that might be the situation, but maybe it's rose gold. I really like the chain. There's a ton more jewelry lately hanging off the waist. I like the choice of doing that at the Oscars. Always get a bracelet on. This is fun to see so much jewelry from the men. Kinda looks like a diamond tennis bracelet. Is that maybe bezel set? Or are those diamonds? Or are those... Interesting. Anne Hathaway in this really beautiful floral gown on this black. It's Anne Hathaway and Valentino and Roger Vivier shoes and bag. Should we move over and look through one of the jewelry pages? Oh, that's cool. Wow, another yellow diamond. We got pear cut. It certainly looks like a yellow diamond. But let's see. Mosaku. Wow, that's a pretty color. And those have to be emeralds. Ooh, look how you can see it from the side. halo diamonds. It's so big that it's like, it kind of looks like it's pulling down the emerald itself. And it's a perfect match for this nice, what a pretty color. So she's in Louis Vuitton, and it says David Ehrman Jewels. Understand? Okay. Priyanka Chopra, she's in Dior with Bulgari Jewels. Whoa, that's awesome. The patterning. This is a snake. That's really fun. So, it's like this. It looks like a stiff collar choker. Maybe there's some, well, I was gonna say maybe there's flexibility in these, but the snake doesn't look flexible, so it's probably all overall stiff. That is a very fun snake with looks like little inlaid emeralds on him. The patterning here is really nice, very pretty. Creates like a graphic pattern. Interesting. This must be a sapphire, but it kind of looks like a glass paste to me, but it must just be the lighting, because there's no way. I think there's no way they would put glass in with all these diamonds and emeralds. I like the shifted orientation of this, making it a diamond shape. It looks like it's a cushion cut stone, but instead of being in that more standard square shape, it's tilted. So then it has a diamond shape, just like all the lines are creating these diamonds. That is a really cool piece. Okay, now on to Anne. Her jewelry details. So she's in Valentino with Bulgari Jewels. There's so many more gloves lately. Have you noticed? On people at events, like on celebrities. I haven't really seen it in person, but I also haven't really gone to like a gala. So something I've seen on more than just red carpets is jewelry styled over the gloves. Because there's been more gloves and editorials for a while, like a couple of years. And in the last year, there's been kind of a lot of like a bracelet over gloves. And I haven't seen that exactly on people, but I have seen bracelets over long sleeve shirts, intentionally styled over it. This is so pretty. Oh, those are so cool. Alright, well, this one is not minimalist. But you know, I like both sides of the coin. A lot of yellow diamonds. So she's in Giorgio Armani Privé with karate high jewelry. I wonder if we can find that. I'm just curious to know what that seafoam stone is. this article from InStyle about the most expensive jewelry is, no, it probably says what this is. Reportedly worth 35 million. Kate Hudson's 41 carats of rare green diamonds by Karate, perfectly set up for a jade green dress by Armani Privé. The Song Song Blue actress thoroughly frosted herself. So that's a green diamond. Green diamonds are super rare, so that's why I was thinking it was a sapphire, but it kind of does look a little too sparkly for a sapphire. So these must be green too. I feel like that's not 41 carats on its own, but it's really cool. Whatever it is. Oh, it says she's wearing strands of Pandora lab-grown diamonds around her neck. And it says Pamela Anderson wore them too. I feel like Pandora lab-grown diamonds and necklaces should not be next to 41 carats of rare green diamonds when it comes to like the cost. Because even if that's in solid gold, it's like what the lab-grown diamonds cost is not even remotely close to the smallest green diamond she's got on, wherever it may be, is probably worth 10 times what all those lab-grown diamonds are together. Lab-grown diamonds are cool, but not as rare as a natural green diamond. Oh, that's so cool. All these geometric pieces, geometric patterned. Those are so pretty, those rubies. Set with platinum rubies and diamonds. Yeah, wow, those are pretty and so well matched. They look so like jelly. I wish I could see the cut on them. Like, see how they're faceted or if they're polished. That one seems to have a step cut facet. It's got the linear flash. And the diamonds definitely look step cut. They're like baguette, I think. Looks like it. So yeah, they're saying here that it is yellow diamond. Oh, you can see that one looks very green in the lighting too. I think it's just the lighting or something. Yeah, this does not really look like a yellow diamond, but I guess it could be. I wonder if some of this is reflecting into it and it's making it look more brown. Whatever it is, it's super pretty. Damson Idris is no stranger to a good brooch. Oh, and so he designed this himself. That's cool. It's blue diamonds. Well, it's huge. That's a gigantic blue diamond. So that's natural. It would definitely be very expensive. Colored diamonds are in general, okay, my camera battery died, so I had to take a break to charge it. But I think I was just saying that this was cool and that blue diamonds are really rare, natural blue diamonds. pretty. Let's see. Lapel is fun. We got Gwinnett in the Tiffany & Co. jewels. Ray Ami. Wow. So she is in Custom Rahul Mishra with David Webb jewels. Ooh. That was very cool. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. This is a red stone. It's like a very dark red. Oh, is she in sheer gloves? Has a striking black band. Oh, so sparkly. Wow, these are really cool. So we got some purple stones, green drops, and then it kind of looks like a large gold bead with it's like ornate open something. It's a shame her hair is kind of covering in the pictures, but that does also look cool, and I feel like it helps it go with her overall look. David Webb, that's fun. All the color with this black and silver and gold. Arden Joe wearing Miss Sohi with the Messica jewels. Wow, very fun. Pretty. I like the shape of it and how it goes nicely visually with this scalloped lace. Very pretty. Is that a heart drop? Might just be a pear upside down. Zoe in this awesome ruby wide drop necklace. Yeah, they just look so good, these rubies. I think they are step cut because of the way the light is reflecting in them in lines. Mikey Madsen, we saw her in the other one. Demi Moore in Gucci and Boucheron jewels. Blurry. Oh, that's so cool. The green feathers on her dress, is that what that is? Is that green? I think it's in shadow a little, so it's a little hard to tell. Jennifer Goodwin wearing Mons with Sap Yasachi jewels. Gosh, all this ornate patterning. It's very fun. I like this setting on this emerald. Can you see it has like a million prongs? I think that looks really pretty. It's a bit blurry in the picture. This is an emerald, I think. But I wonder what the Eva DuVernay in Louis Vuitton and Pomelato. I mean, I do feel like it's a little less maximalist than a couple of years ago, but it's certainly not a minimalist time. That's cool. I wonder, is that a black diamond or onyx or something? Or is it something green in shadow? Too bad it doesn't have the details. Some chunky chain link. Ring. Christian wig wearing Elisa with Boucheron jewels. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's awesome. It looks like they are discs. These discs on something that looks dark there. That's so pretty. All the patterning of it. It looks great with her outfit and her hair. It's like all the same colors as the rest of her. This looks awesome. I wonder what these are. It kind of looks like it could be gemstones. Oh, Danielle Brooks, I feel, isn't a very low-cut top. I'm not sure I can zoom in on that, so I might have to cut her out. So we'll just have to appreciate the top of those necklaces and move on. So this one is Vogue's best jewelry moments. So it'll probably be a lot of the same people, but let's see if they have any different ones. Yeah, the way this is styled is very fun. Like a scarf. Damn, son. Oh yeah, I have to watch out for their age-restricted ads. Let me put this maybe like this where they're less likely to show. Diana and Chase Infinity. Oh, this one's new. It is Joe Owen. Interesting looking strap. It's mesh, but it looks thick, but particularly thick. Pretty kind of classic diamond brooch there. Really nice proportions in Oh, here it has details, and those are green stones. It says that these are mint green tourmaline. So yeah, they're very pale green. It's fun that they're paired with the emeralds because they have a different undertone. So I think it looks interesting. Whoa. I love this absolutely gigantic brooch. So this is Pedro Pascal. His first name's not on here, but I'm pretty sure his name is Pedro Pascal. It says he punctuated his Chanel look with a bold silk and feather brooch from the label. Absolutely huge, very fun, bigger than his head. I love it. Then we have Bianca in this very cool, intricate necklace. It says that it took over 1,300 hours to make it. It is really intricate, very cool. And then we have, it only says his last name, Culkin. I've seen this person before, but I can't remember which Culkin this is. But he is wearing a special sovereign gold brooch featuring hand engraving. It's cool how it's in these two pieces. Now it gets kind of overexposed. Should I turn down the brightness a tiny bit? Maybe like that. Oh, it's just kind of adjusting to overexpose it. I'll figure it out later. This lady doesn't seem to have a caption, so I don't know her name, but these are very cool linear pieces. Looks like a mixture of pink diamonds and colorless diamonds, but maybe it's just two saturations of pink diamonds, or it could be maybe pink sapphires with pink diamonds. Lots of these pear cuts pointing down, which is something I had on the 2025 jewelry trends. Mikey Madison, Gwyneth again. Oh, and we have Adrian Brody in an absolutely enormous brooch by Elsa Jin Studio. He loves a huge brooch, and I love that for him. I wonder if this one is heavy. Kind of looks like it's rounded and really coming off the shoulder. Very fun. Oh, and then here's this lovely lady. I just can't tell if her outfit is revealing too much for YouTube. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I'm not sure I can show it on YouTube. I do really like these crystal-y looking necklaces. We got Shabuzi, some cool waist accessories. He's wearing a Chopard watch, 18 karat white gold, set with diamonds. He's wearing a lot more than that though. Ooh. I love is fun. So we got a large pearl drop earring. I can't quite tell if this is maybe a pin or it could be like embroidery or something attached with thread. Ooh, an intricate brooch. Very fun. I especially like this waist accessory. I wonder if it just clips maybe to the belt loop. Packet rose. And this cool collar choker. Yeah, this one says cognac diamond. That other one said yellow. Maybe it's kind of on the edge. Maybe it's yellowish brown. Zoe again in this cool ruby piece. Elle again. It says this is a Cartier transformable necklace made in 1904. I wonder how it transforms. Transformable jewelry is really cool. Oh, and we're at the end. There's a lot of interesting pieces at this year's Oscars. Like I said earlier in the video, I've been thinking about like where are we in the grand scheme of maximalism to minimalism. If it's a scale, minimalism to maximalism, I feel like 2 years ago we were like here, and now I don't think we're near the middle. Maybe like here. I feel like there's a distinct reduction in layering, though. I think most of the people who are wearing a lot of pieces, but where they were wearing different kinds of pieces rather than stacking up, especially not stacking up in like every category like we were seeing some people do a couple years ago. Timothy Chalamet was ring stacking heavily, but other than him, was anyone really going that hard on layering? Well, thank you so much for watching. Or maybe I should have said at the beginning, hello from me taking a break from the channel, not really intentionally. I got sick a couple of times in a row, and then I had a flare up of my autoimmune